Okay, let's go to page 348 and start with number 3. Okay, so this one you're solving for a triangle. So again, whenever you're solving for a triangle, you need to get your ABC. Okay, so you got A, B, C. You got small a, small b, small c. Okay, so A is 50 degrees and 40 minutes. Small b is 7.03 millimeters. And small c is 7.00 millimeters. Okay. So whenever you have two of the same letters, you want to use law of sine. And whenever you have all three letters are different, like A, B, C, right? So when all three letters are different, you want to use the law of cosine. And since the angle A is giving, is involved, you want to use the A version of it. So you're going to get A squared equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine of A. Okay? Or another way to do it is, whatever you're looking for, that's the one you write first, right? You're looking for A, so write A first. Okay, so from here, you substitute everything in here. So you got A squared equal to 7.03 squared plus 7.00 squared minus 2, 7.03. C is 7.00, and cosine of 50 degrees and 40 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to work backward because the way my calculator is, I need to work backward. Okay, so I'm going to start from here and I'm going to work backward. Okay, so 50.40, and it's going to be converted to decimal degrees times cosine of that times by 7 times it by 7.03 times by 2 negative equal, so this part is that, then I'm going to plus 7 squared plus 7.03 squared equal, so this will give me 36.039, and I'm going to take the square root of that. Okay, so A equal to 6.003. Okay, and so when I put over here, it's going to be 6.00 millimeters. Okay. Okay, so once I find that, to find this, I need to go and use the law of sine. Okay, so B, I'm going to use a shorter angle. I'm going to look for C first. Okay, that's a better choice. The reason for that is because only the biggest angle can be more than 90. So I'm going to look for C first because angle C had to be less than 90, so I don't have to worry about the second case. Okay, so I'm going to use sine C over C equal to sine A over A. So multiply by C. Again, so you try to avoid getting finding the biggest angle because the biggest angle can be more than 90. So you're not going to be able to know if it's going to be one or two cases. So if you get a second or the middle one or the shorter side, then you know that angle had to be less than 90. Okay, then that way you don't have to worry about the second case. Okay, so sine C equal to 7 times sine of 50 degrees and 40 minutes over 6. So sine C will equal to, okay, so again 50.40 second, okay, decimal degrees times sine of that times 7 equal divided by 6 equal, okay, so sine C equal to 0.90238. So angle C would be equal to, so equal second sine, okay, so it would be 64.473 degrees, Then you have to convert into minutes. Okay, degree and minutes. Okay, so you're going to get C equal to 64 degrees and 28 minutes. But since it running off to the nearest 10, so I'm going to run off to 64 degrees and 30 minutes. Okay. So again, I don't have to worry about C2 because C2 is going to be more than 90. Okay, and because this is a middle angle, small and middle angle, A and C cannot be more than 90. So that's why you don't have to worry about the other one. Okay. Now to find the biggest angle, you can just use 180 minus those two. Okay. So 180 minus 50 minus 64 equal and minus 1 equal. Okay, then you have to, so you get 65 degrees and 50 minutes, 64 minutes. Okay. So do a quick check, so that's it. Okay? Okay, yeah, so whenever you have this kind of situation, avoid looking for the biggest angle. Okay, that way you don't have to worry about second case. Okay, let's go to the next one. So A, B, C. Okay, so C is 134 degrees, 0.0 degrees. A is 20.0 meters. B is 8.00 meters. Okay, so that's, okay, so double check, make sure copy the information correctly. Okay, so 134.28. Okay, so we're looking for C. So I can use your C version of the law of cosine because three letters are different. So A, B, C. That means you want to use the law of cosine. Okay, so C squared equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine of C. So substitute everything in there. So you got 20 squared plus 8 squared minus 228 cosine of 134 degrees. Okay, so again for my calculator, I need to work backward from here. Okay, so 134 cosine of that times by 8 times by 20 times it by -2. I'm going to push equal first. Then I need to plus 8 squared plus 20 squared, push equal. So I got C squared is equal to 686.29. So C equal to, so take the square root of that. I get 26.197. Okay. And over here they use the 3 significant digits. So if I use 3 significant digits, I get 26.2 meters. Okay. Okay. Once I do that, well, you know that this angle is already more than 90. So that means both of these cannot be, more than 90. So when you use the law of sine, you don't have to worry about the second case. Okay. So anyway, so sine A over A equal to sine C over C, multiply both sides by A. So this way cancel out. Okay, so sine A equal to 20 times sine of 134 degrees over C is 26.2. So get your calculator, enter all that. Okay, Okay, so I get 0.5491, so second sine of that. So angle A equal to 33.306 degrees. So when I enter over here, I'm going to just put down 33.3 degrees. Okay. Okay, now to find B. Now again, I don't have to worry about second case, because second case is going to be more than 90, and which is impossible, right? Okay. Because you're going to have at most one angle is greater than 90. Okay, you can have two angles that are greater than 90 because you will exceed 180. Okay. Then to find angle B, you just use 180 minus 134 minus 33.3. This will give you 12.7 degrees. Okay, and that's it. Okay, next one. Okay, so you can get your A, B, C. Okay, so A is 9.00 yard, B is 6.00 yard, and C equal to 10.0 yard. Okay, so again, all three letters are given. Okay, all three letters are different, and therefore you have to use the law of cosine. And so now it doesn't matter which one you're looking for first. Okay, so let's go and do A. So let's use the A version of it. So A squared equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine of A. Okay. So first, so looking for this, so we need to go and substitute all the numbers in here. Okay, so you're going to get 9 squared equal to 6 squared plus 10 squared minus 2. B is 6, C is 10, cosine of A. Okay, now you have to work out all these numbers. So you got 81 equal to 36 plus 100 minus 120 cosine of A. Okay, then you have to minus the 36 from both sides, and you have to minus the 100 from both sides. Now do not minus this because this is one term, okay? Okay. So 81 minus 100 minus 36 equal, so you're going to get negative 55 equal to negative 120 cosine of A. Then from there, you have to divide because this is a multiplication. When you're undoing something, when you're solving something, you have to do the opposite. Okay? You have to do the opposite. So divide by negative 120, divide by negative 120. So cosine of A equal to 0.4583333, and then you go second cosine of that. So angle A equal to 62.72, and since these are three significant digits, I'm going to just use the three significant digits. So this would be 62.7 degrees. Okay. Okay. Next, I'm going to look for angle B because I don't want to do the A. I do the C because I don't know if C is going to be bigger or smaller than 90. Okay, so I'm going to look for B, angle B, okay? Because I know that this is the smallest angle, so small angle has to be less than 90, right? Okay, so do sine B over B equal to sine A over A. So multiply both sides by B. Okay, so sine B equal to 6 times sine of 62.7 degrees over A. So get the calculator. Okay, since I already have the angle already, I'm just going to take sine of that times by 6 divided by 9 equal 0.5925. So angle B will equal to, so second sine, this will give me 36.336 degrees. So I'm going to just put up here be 36.3 degrees. Okay? And again, I don't want to worry about the B2 because this is the smallest angle. So if you try B2, it's going to be too big, right? Because again, this cannot be more than 90. Okay? Okay, so once I do that, I can find angle C. So 180 minus 62.7 minus 36.3 equal 81.0 degrees. Okay. But depends on how you run it off. Okay. Depends on how you run it off. So answer may be off slightly, but that's okay. As long as you kind of fairly close, then that's okay. Okay. Okay, so you can get your A, B, C. Okay, so this one they want you to find the degrees and minutes. Okay, so small a is 420, small b is 770, and small c is 860.0 kilometers. Okay, I'm going to look for biggest angle, okay, because once I find the biggest angle, then the other would be, you don't have to worry about the second case. The only one you have to worry about the second case is when you use the law of sine to find the biggest angle, okay. So this is the biggest angle, so this should be this longer side, so this should be the biggest angle. Okay, and nice thing about law of cosine is whatever you get is whatever you get. You don't have to worry about the second case. So I'm going to use a C version of it. Okay, so C squared equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine of C. So substitute everything. So 860 squared equal to 420 squared plus 770 squared minus 2. A is 420, B is 770, and cosine of C. Okay, so this number is kind of big, so you kind of have to work it out. So 860 squared, so I get 739600. Another way to kind of make it quick is you can ignore all the zero, just work on these two digits. But for the beginner, probably easy to make a mistake, so just work it through. Okay. So 420 squared, so you get 176400. Okay, then you got 770 squared minus, okay, so you got 2 times 420 times 770, so you get 646,800 cosine of C. Okay, so we need to move this over, so we need to minus 176400 minus 592900, so we need to minus 176400 minus 592900. Okay, so get a calculator, that's going to work it out. Okay, so okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, so I get negative 29700 equal to negative 646,800 cosine of C. Okay, I want to double check this again. Make sure I got it correct. 739600 minus 176400 minus 592900. Oh, something is not right. Okay, let me double check. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's correct. Okay, again, I just double check and make sure I don't make careless mistakes. Okay, then you have to divide both sides by negative 646800. Negative 646800. So cosine of C will equal to divide by 646800 negative equal 0.0459. So second cosine of that. So angle C equal to 87.368 degrees. And now to convert into degree, minutes, and seconds. Okay, so angle C equal to 87 degrees and 22 minutes. Okay. So put over here. So 87 degrees and 22 minutes. Okay. Again, I don't want to worry about C2 because for law of cosine, whatever you get, that's it. Okay. Okay, now once I find angle C, now I can use the law of sine to find angle A. Okay, so sine A over A equal to sine C over C times both sides by A. Right. So sine A equal to 420 times sine of C is 87 degrees and 22 minutes divided by C 860. Okay. I shouldn't erase that. Okay. 87.22 decimal degree sine of that times 420 divided by 860 equal. So sine of A equal to 0.4878. So angle A will equal to, so it'd be second sine, be 29.199 degrees. And so convert that into DMS. So it'd be 29 degrees. And if you run it up, it would be 12 minutes. Okay. So this would be 29 degrees and 12 minutes. Okay, so now I can find angle B. So use 180 minus that. Okay, so 180 minus 29 minus 87 equal 64. So it'd be 63 degrees and so 60 minutes minus 12 minus 22 equal 26 minutes. Okay. And just double check the answers. Yeah, okay.